Habari gani, Mainduga Nadada. This is your brother, your elder, Abu Amen Ra, coming hopefully to share some mental meanderings with you. Only be a short trip. Would you like to take it with me? Come, let's see if we can uncover some basic truths. Now listen, there's no up, no down. There's only one. One is just a lesser of the other, what we call the other, rather. And the other is just a pretension of being the opposite of the other, while it is different degrees of the other. Let me explain something, see if I can simplify this for you. There is no hot and cold. There's one continuum. One continuum. Now, depending on where you are in that continuum, you perhaps will define yourself by your experiences, which is hot or cold, having fun or in misery. You see, it's up to you. But there's only one. One. And the other is just a lesser degree of the other or a more degree of the other. But it's on the same continuum. Likewise with myself and you and us and them. We are one. This is a game we're playing with ourselves because nothing really exists but ourselves. And in order to pass what you define as time, which is eternity, in boredom, we create the other reality. It's a mental construct that we concretize in the world. Now, let me see if I can explain something else to you. Power. We talk about power. Power. Ma Tong said power grows out of the barrel of a gun. I can't disagree with him. As a matter of fact, I agree with him. Power does grow out of the barrel of a gun, but that's not power itself. Let me see if I can take this understanding a wee bit further for you. Power is any energy you can utilize on the other to have the other operate in a way you desire it to operate. First, if I want you to go out the door and you won't go out there, if I push you, you'll go out the door. Power. Power is control of the other. But let me see if I can explain to you and get you to understand what real power is and what the ultimate power is. Let's look at Mao Zedong's definition. Power grows out of the barrel of a gun. But to see the ultimate power you have on that which the gun is pointed towards is a bullet. Now the bullet brings power with it. Power is ultimate power, that is the deciding factor in whether you live or you die. Power. You see, our enemies have perfected this power. They have at their disposal entities that can destroy us, take our lives, and we know this. But my brothers and sisters, you must always remember this. Power ultimately is to be able to decide whether it or the other shall live or die. But you see, we're playing a game with ourselves. We're one, having these various experiences, because that keeps us out of boredom. It distracts us from eternity. You see, my brothers and sisters, listen to me. Every negativity, as we define it, that is experienced in this form we are carrying now and operating within, there's a counter energy to keep it at bay. I remember when I was a little boy down in Montgomery, Alabama. I can recall how my grandmother, great aunts, great uncles, and my mother and father knew what to provide for us and what therapy to provide for us to get us over whatever it is we were going through on the physical and spiritual level. They went to the field and got herbs, or whatever you want to call them, spearmints, peppermints, rapid tobacco, rosemary, sage. All of these entities and creations that we call herbs or herbs, however you desire to pronounce it and have it heard by your ears. But we all got over whatever it was we were going through, especially colds and flus and fevers, headaches, broken bones, injuries. You see, my brothers and sisters, we knew how to do all of this. First time I saw a doctor, I think I was about 7 years old. The reason my mother took me to see a doctor is because I had this, what felt like a knot in my armpit. It was very painful. So my mother took me to the doctor. She felt it, and I would, oh man, go crazy when someone touched it. She explained to the doctor what problem I was having. So the doctor, put his hand in my armpit and he squares it. He squares it hard. And I was so afraid of him until when he said, do you feel that? I said, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir, I don't feel it. And so they said, well, I be doggone. Not exactly that language, but I'm paraphrasing. So my mother got me back home. She said, Tune, that's what you used to call me. I thought you were having pain with that knot in your armpit. So I just started mumbling and jumbling, because she had me covered, But somehow she knew and she understood why I said this and answered that way to that white doctor. Because I was fearful of him. I saw him and experienced him as someone who could decide whether I would live or whether I would die. Do you understand, my brothers and sisters? Just trying to bring a reality to you. and get you to see and feel and know and understand what I know and understand. Once again, peace and hotep to you.